We are observing a wild animal in its natural habitat, the Miiverse bottle. It has one weakness though. Me! Collect the Miiverse bottles! Hey everybody, Lady Gear to you here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we defeated Dragon Roost's Cavern, and in today's video, you may notice that we're back in Windfall Island. Well, for one, we ended off the last video in Windfall Island, but the reason why I came back here rather than progress the plot is because there are a couple of side quests that we can do now. First of all, I want to go over and talk to this guy real quick. Oh, no, that's not it. This is not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Exclamation point? Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed into my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dance extraordinaire. I don't know why I can't read right now. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. So, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get the intricate rhythm down. Do you know what the rhythm is, guy? Well, luckily we can pull out the Wind Waker. It's supposed to be working. That's it! That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm really feeling it. You learned the Song of Passing. That's it, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Now let the sun shine. ... Hey, what's the matter? Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Well, you don't have the Wind Waker, I do. In your face. What is with me and Wind Waker and EarthBound and bringing out the immaturity in me? Like in EarthBound, when I was running away from that one guy, I was like, I'm inside the cage, I'm inside the cage. I'll be using the Song of Passing in a moment, but first, what I want to do is I want to go inside this building because this is an auction house, and I would like to try it out real quick because there are some pretty useful rewards here. Now, I will be getting all the rewards here, just not right now. I'm only going to be getting one of them, maybe 2, but I think I'm only going to go for 1. Well now, good evening. Yes, I rented out the first floor of this mansion in order to run a nightly auction. And actually, tonight's auction is about to begin. Oh dear me, is it ever. Now it is indeed an auction, but I like to describe it in more simple terms. It is a competition of the very highest order. Oh yes, it is a competition to see who can get the item that is being auctioned. Can you outbid everyone else? Do you have the courage and the fundage? Oh, the gemma. But what's this? Well, dear me, do I detect a hint of curiosity? I believe I do. Fortunately, we welcome bidders of all ages, both kids and adults. Yes, so tell me, would you like to participate in the auction? Absolutely. Really? Dear me, ... Really? Now, you're completely fine with me not explaining the auction to you, am I correct in assuming this? I am fine with that. Take note, Mario and Luigi. Don't give me a tutorial every 5 minutes for things I already know how to do. That annoys me so much in those games. Okay, thank God that one person isn't here. Okay, there is one person here who I really do not like. They outbid me by like a couple of rubies every single time they're in here. And, ooh, piece of heart. Okay, I am going to get 2 rewards. This isn't the reward I was originally going to go for, but there is something that I wanted to get, that might come up a little bit later. But I believe this is rare, so I want to get this right now. Let the auction begin at 80 rubies. And begin! So how the auction works in Wind Waker is that you have to pretty much button mash the A button. Whenever it reaches the maximum amount of button mashing, then you'll be able to place your bid. But the thing is, everybody else is able to bid while you're trying to push the button. So you have a time limit of, I think it's a minute before it expires or so. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'll put a caption on the screen right now saying how much time you have throughout the bid. The thing is, you don't know how much time there is left until you've already made your bid. So, and there are things like this where multiple people will bid very quickly, and you only know how much time there is left, depending on when you actually are able to bid. Like, we didn't know that there was 45 seconds left on the clock. We didn't know there was only 45 seconds left on the clock until we already made the bid. So now we have 45 seconds on the clock, but I think the time limit freezes whenever somebody else is talking. So now, yes, we are the current bidder, and other people are starting to bid. So, yeah, it's exciting. Let me just say for the record, that would be a terrible commentator for auctions. Like, I cannot imagine... Like, I legitimately do not understand how people are able to talk that fast. Like, I know I talk fast in my videos, but people in auctions are always like, alright, can I have $1, can I have $1, can I have $1? Oh, wait, somebody's bidding $10, $10, $10, going once, going twice, sold! Like, they talk so fast. It's actually kind of scary. And Link's expression when somebody else bids right after he bids is really hilarious. Speaking of people talking fast, there's actually kind of an interesting story I'd like to talk about. As some of you may or may not know, I'm actually in college right now, and I'm taking sign language as one of my classes. My teacher is deaf, and he's like one of the funniest guys out there. And there's this one person. I don't know exactly what was going on. There was like this one. I'm not entirely. I really do not know what was going on. And I think there was like people running for like student body or whatever, like class president or whatever. I don't know exactly what was going on because I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. But the thing is, this person who walked in the room talked really fast. Like I don't even know how they could talk that fast. Like they're like basically talking like oxen people. And the thing is, I'm hearing, and I had a hard time trying to keep up with what she was trying to tell the teacher. And the poor guy, and the guy is deaf, so he can lip read, but like even I had a hard time trying to keep up with what this person was trying to say. So the poor guy kept trying to ask her to slow down so that he could understand her, but the woman just would not slow down. And it was just, and I felt bad for the guy because all he could do was lip read, and this person was talking so fast that even I had a hard time trying to keep up with what he was trying to say. But anyway, now we have gotten the next piece of heart, but we're not done here in the auction. Now, to participate in another auction, we have to leave the building and go back in. Now, what I'm going to be doing real quick is that I'm going to be leaving this place, I'm going to be going on the boat real quick, and I'm going to go get some rubies real quick. Now I'm going to cut ahead to actually getting those rubies, so I'll see you guys in a second. So in the previous dungeon, we got the ability to use the whip thing. We were able to use the whip, so this now lets us use a new ability on the boat. How this works is that whenever we're near one of these things, we can push the right button on the D-pad to use the rope to move around. Now, the jerkiest thing is the circly ring of circliness disappears if you get too close to it. So you kind of have to play off by sound, or something like that, or just try to remember as best you can where it was. Now, this is something that was making me very concerned about doing this game as a Let's Play, because I didn't have my new capture card when I started Let's Playing this game! I didn't mean to take this out. I didn't have the new capture card when I started the Let's Play, so the first 2 videos were recorded with the older capture card, which was a Dazzle, and it had a bit of a lag problem at times where it occasionally lag. So that was something that made me very concerned about starting this Let's Play, because I'd have to basically go off by sound, and if the capture card video lags, so does the sound. Can I please get this stupid thing? Please, I'm asking nicely. Okay, come on. This is just ridiculous. I hate collecting these things, I gotta be honest. What the heck? Did it move? What the heck? I honestly really hate collecting these things because, like I said, the circly ring of circliness disappears when you get close to it. And they're just really irritating to collect, you know, but they do give you rubies, and this is a really good way to grind up on rubies, because, like, most of the time you'll get a purple ruby. I don't want to say that for sure, because I might be wrong about that, but whatever. I'm gonna be getting, I'll collect a couple more. I'm gonna get, at least, like, 300 rubies before I go back into the auction house. One thing I've read about the GameCube version was that the rope for the boat for collecting the treasure was longer in the GameCube version, so it had a bit of more of a loading time before collecting the treasure, and that must have been very irritating to play like that, where you just barely miss the circly thing of circliness, and then the rope takes forever to actually get into the bottom of the sea in the first place. So it must have been like really irritating to play with. Joy pendant. That's not what I want. So one thing that's worth mentioning is that if an item appears at the auction that you don't want to collect, what you can do is that you can press the B button, I believe, at any time to leave and then go back in. Like, if the joy pendant appears right there and that's not the thing that I want, I can leave and go back. The problem is it takes a couple seconds to get the auction started again, but it's not that big of a deal. It only really gets annoying if the one item you want just does not appear. Why is he wearing an Arctic sweater in Windfall Island? Wouldn't that be like way too warm of a coat to wear? Because I wore a coat on my first day in sign language, and I freaking passed out in that class. Like, literally, actually passed out. Like, it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny looking back on it. Okay, let's do it the fastest way. Link and Madeline went to the doctor with a melody, and how the he's goes things like to be. Yes, I'm a fan to the statue with the fan. He works so half the power is restored, so now you've got to give the only one who say just you. It's just okay, let's go. Here it is! This is the Swift Sail, only on the Wii U version of the game. I want to get this so badly. It is quite possibly the best edition of the Wind Waker HD, and maybe even the best edition of any Zelda remake ever. Like, this includes, like, the Color Dungeon from Link's Awakening and stuff like that. Because, as much as I love Link's Awakening on the original version, like, I played the original and the remake, I don't like this person. I have really dark memories with that person. I'll talk about it a little bit later, but first, hair flip apparently, because I just did a hair flip. What was I saying? Oh God, what was I saying? Okay, I'm gonna talk about that one character, but I'm trying to remember what I was saying a moment ago. That woman on the far left, she outbid me one time. My bar was like all the way full. It was like, no, not all the way full, it was barely full. It was almost full, is what I'm trying to say. It was almost full, and there was like 2 seconds left on the clock. And they bid more than I did. And oh my god, look at Link's face! I've never seen his expression like that. Somebody else like, "You're dead to me." But yeah, C outbid me, and I barely had enough time to do anything, and I ran out of time. C won the bid, and I was depressed. Like, I'll put a screenshot on screen right now of an old Miiverse post I made from this. Alright, so let's make sure the bar is all the way up. Let's do this. Oh, what I was saying a moment ago was as much as I love the Color Dungeon in Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color, that didn't motivate me to play the game because the thing about the Swift sale is that this is such a good addition that it convinced me to play Wind Waker, because as much as I love the Legend of Zelda series, all that stuff I heard about the GameCube version, like just how slow the boat was in the game, and you've seen how slow it is now in this game, without the sail. It's like really, really obnoxiously slow. So, it's gonna be like really hopeful to actually be able to get the sail. Like this, hearing that the boat would be going much faster. Oh my god, I'm running out of time, Button mash, 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 button mash. 2 seconds on the clock! 2 seconds on the clock! Yes! 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 I outbid you! I have my revenge! I have my revenge! Yes! Man. Tonight's Swiftel goes to Lydia to you! And I'm going to edit that out. And we get the Swift sale. Finally. We got it. You know what I have to say about all this? You know what I have to say about my experiences with this stupid auction, with this stupid lady and the stupid Swift sale? You know what I have to say? I hope this person doesn't get any friends. Oh my god! Oh. Oh man. I was really hoping that dialogue appeared because... I actually threw the pot at somebody's face. Like, that would have been really cool if... because that thing in dialogue always appears if you break the jars in here. But I was really hoping that there'd be, like, some unique dialogue if you threw a jar at somebody's face. Anyway, what I was gonna say was that... I was just gonna, like, repeat a joke I did in Pikmin 3, where after I beat the Quagga Mariclops, I was like, I hope you don't go to Disneyland, I hope you don't get any nice things, I hope you do nothing! But now the moment is gone, but I still hope that person doesn't do anything nice, I hope that person doesn't go to Disneyland or anything like that. But anyway, now we have the Swift sale, and we're gonna be sailing around with it in the next video. So, what we're going to be doing next is that I'll have a picture of what the gamepad map looks like right now. What we're going to be doing in the next video is that we're going to be going to where the magical glowing triangle, diamond-shaped thingy is. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the next episode, we'll be going to the magical diamond off the distance. And until next time, Lydia to you. Oh yeah.